Welcome to the kill count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror movies. I'm sorry, today we're looking at The Conjuring Part 2, which came out in 2016. So yeah, this movie, once again, a good movie. You know, it's basically about this little girl named Janet that gets possessed, and it's just really taking a toll on the whole family. It's just really not good. And, you know, the Anna and Lorraine people, the people that came from the last movie, they come back to try and solve and see what the hell's going on with her. So yeah, other than that, this movie is pretty damn good. I really like everything that tries to do. Story is pretty good. But yeah, how many people die in this movie as these people are trying to unpossess this little girl? Let's find out. Let's get to the kills. The movie begins in 1971, where Ed and Lorraine Warren is investigating some murders that happened in the Annabelle house. Then we get some flashbacks to this guy named Ronald that murdered his family back in like 1971. So I guess I'll count these kills that this movie is showing us. Then we see Lorraine in this vision where she sees all the kids that was murdered. So I guess I'll add them too. And then she also gets choked out by this demon or whatever and stuff like that. She also sees one more kill where this guy just got impaled by this tree thing too. So yeah. Right now it's 1971, where we meet up with this family and stuff like that, which is also just now starting to experience paranormal things going on in their house. We meet up with Janet, which is the second oldest of three other siblings and stuff like that. And then later on that night, we see one of her siblings catching her sleepwalking and stuff like that. And we also see her conversing her dreams with this entity thing, which is also in the form of an old elderly man demon thing too. So yeah. He also tells Janet that the house is also his and it'll forever be his. Eventually all the kids and their mother named Peggy eventually start seeing things going on in the house that is unusual, so it causes them to run over to their next door neighbor's house. So yeah, and they have the police coming over there to check the place out for any entity. And later on the next day, we see the family getting interviewed about the stuff happening last night, and then we also learn that Janet is also possessed now by this demon thing too. So yeah, the demon inside of her tells everybody else on the interview that he likes tormenting the family, and he also just wants to reclaim his home that he once had. And later on back at home, Janet keeps on showing signs that she's possessed or whatever, and then we see Ed and Lorraine taking on the case and talking to this guy about it too. So yeah, and they also tells them that they have to help the church to convince that it's all fake. Then we see Ed and Lorraine just now traveling to go see what's going on. I see both of them just talking to other paranormal investigators trying to find some answers. And later on that night, we see everybody just witnessing Janet being possessed and stuff like that. And then we also see this video footage of Janet breaking the kitchen and stuff like that. For some reason, they all thinks that it's fake, so they all just decide to hop off the case and tell her that they're gonna leave and just leave the whole case alone, and they have to deal with this shit on their own. As soon as they're on their way about to leave, they discover something on this thing that they're listening to, and it also tells them that they're just trying to haunt Janet just to break her will or whatever. Then Lorraine notices that her abilities have been blocked by this nun demon, so she won't have to get the real truth about why Janet is possessed in the first place. Then we see them just now going back to the house, and then they all realize that the doors are locked, and then Janet's just in there on her own, just doing a bunch of other shit in there, just tearing up shit. Eventually Ed finds a way up in there, going through the fucking basement of the house, and he finds Janet in this room just standing here by herself, and then this window just busts open or whatever, and then we see her about to jump out of there, but bro ends up saving her right up in time. Then we also learn that bro's hanging on to this curtain and it's about to break. Then we see Lorraine going in the house to confront this demon so the curse can be over for good. And she calls the entity by his name, and then that just causes it to go back to hell for eternity. Then we see Janet just now breaking up out of the curse and stuff like that. So yeah, and then later on we just see them sitting outside or whatever, glad that this shit is all over. The movie ends with Ed just going in there just sitting something by the Annabelle doll. So yeah. I count 8 kills in this movie, which is also an even split among gender right there. So there you go. With a runtime of 134 minutes, that leaves us with a kill on average every 16.75 minutes. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, and next, this is just a little bonus video for y'all for this week, because I know I just dropped the kill count yesterday, and that was John Wick Chapter 4. And if you haven't seen that, go check it out. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little bonus video, because I did like making it. It was pretty quick and easy to make too. So that's the only reason why you even got this video today. So yeah, but next week Again, when I come back next weekend, we probably might be looking at The Conjuring Part 3 or Scary Movie Recount or Attack the Block. So it'll be one of those whenever the fuck I decide to do it. But until next time, this has been the Kill Count.